Good morning. It's a beautiful day. It's a little warmer than it has been the past couple of days, but it's still kind of dry. But I have inspiration this morning. I just watched, I'm sure everybody knows Laura from Garden Answer. Isn't she just the best? She's like #1 in my book when it comes to YouTube gardening. She's the gold standard. Anyway, I watched her video this morning about making a bouquet and the scones and stuff. Anyway, I thought that I would do a Garden Answer dupe. I'm duping Laura, and I'm going to gather some flowers and make a bouquet. I'm not going to make scones though, but I am going to make bread. I've been making it's a really easy rustic. It's not sourdough bread because you use yeast, but we love it here at our house. And we eat it as soon as it comes out of the oven and spread real butter on it and then top it with honey that I bought from a local beekeeper. Oh my gosh, it's delicious. So I thought I'd do that today and thought y'all might want to tag along. Well, I just thought about it. I didn't introduce myself. If you're new here, my name is Patty Beck, and I live and garden in Zone 8A, Mississippi, where our summers are hot and humid. Welcome to my YouTube gardening channel, Patty B Gardening. It's a fun channel. It's not too serious. In fact, it's not serious at all. I just think it's a whole lot of fun. I just piddle around in my yard, planting different things, making flower beds, starting things from seed, growing a few vegetables, just puttering mainly. And today I have inspiration from Laura from Garden Answer. I'm going to gather some flowers, make a bouquet, and make some bread. Come on, let's have a good time. After kind of looking around my yard, it's sort of slim pickings with the flowers that I can gather. But I'm going to get something. I'm not going to be defeated. I'm standing, look, I need to give it water right now, and I'm going to do that. But this is my little, I think it's Sweet 100 cherry tomato. And it has given me so many tomatoes, and I love to just stand here and eat them. In fact, that's what I do with them. And I don't have any berries. I don't have any blueberries or blackberries, or I have a raspberry bush over there, but I think it's about dead. So, you know, Laura used blackberries in her arrangement. And I could do that with these, but use these tomatoes. But I don't think I'm going to, because I want to eat all these tomatoes right now. Slim pickings, yeah. I don't have any berries, but I do have some basil. That'll be pretty in a bouquet. I'm going to snip some of it. It smells so good. And of course, zinnias. They're a summertime favorite. Ooh, look at that one. Isn't that beautiful? this might be kind of treacherous. I'm in the woods. Let's see. Goldenrod. It's beautiful. And it's totally free. And it does not cause the hay fever allergies that everybody thinks. The pollen
I'm making a grilled sandwich with the bread that I made. The bread didn't come out exactly like I wanted to. I think that I let it rise too long and then it fell on itself, so it was kind of dense, but it's still going to be good in this sandwich form. Oh, Lord have mercy. Ah, hot, hot. I have, and I'm just kind of using what I had in my refrigerator, which was, oh Lord have mercy, bologna and bacon and cheddar cheese and a slice, and pepperoni and a slice of Kraft Singles cheese. And I think that this sandwich is going to be pretty awesome. I'm making a sandwich for Jeb before he goes to work, and I'm making a sandwich for Mathis. He just got home from work. And we'll see how they like it. It's hot, I can tell you that. Gonna press it. Wow, it's like a Dagwood. Pepperoni overboard. So, how's the sandwich, Mathis?
It's pretty good. I will say that.
It's got a good crispy crunch to the bread, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I heard that. How's the sandwich?
Delicious.
Wonderful. Can't take you serious. Rebel. Rebel wants some sandwich. You like it?
So good. Best sandwich I've ever eaten.
If I had a food truck, do you think that I would be able to sell that sandwich?
Mm-hmm.
This is the point in the video where I realized, well, I didn't realize it at the time, but my microphone was not working. So, and I think at this point in time, I'm just telling you that I'm about to make my garden answer dupe bouquet. And I have cinnamon basil and hydrangea and crepe myrtle. And I have some purple fountain grass. I don't think I could remember the name of it at that time, but yes, it was purple fountain grass. I also had, this was a weed called dog fennel, but I like it because it looks kind of ferny. This is the solidago that I cut, also known as goldenrod. It does not cause hay fever because its pollen is heavy and sticky and does not blow in the wind, but ragweed is blooming at the same time, and the ragweed pollen is light and can blow forever on the wind, and that's what causes the hay fever symptoms. I had salvia, I used zinnias, strawflower, mountain mint, and it smells so good, and cleome. I was sitting there trying to remember the name of that, but I couldn't think of it. I had Gora, and I have a couple of grass seed heads over there in the basket, and I forgot to use them until about halfway through making the bouquet. So I just started with some solidago or goldenrod. It was a pretty big stem. And then I put a couple of big hydrangea blooms to get the party started. And I added the dog fennel. And then I added a crepe myrtle. And I think what I'm saying is, hold it in your left hand, and when you add a flower or a stem, give it a quarter turn. There goes the cleome, there's the Gara. And you add a stem and give it a quarter turn, add a stem, kind of adjust, bring things up, whatever, make a quarter turn. Still don't think I could think of the name of that cleome. It was evading me. There goes some mountain mint. Quarter turn, quarter turn. I have lots of zinnias to add. Ooh, isn't that one so pretty? Pretty red color zinnia. Add it to the bouquet, quarter turn. Oh yeah, that's another pretty one too. I think I'm saying this light isn't very good, or I couldn't see it that well anyway. And I also couldn't see it in the camera. I was trying to look in the camera and see how it was looking, but I couldn't figure it out. But this way of making a bouquet is really simple. You don't have to worry about, oh, does this look good with this, or does this look good with this? You just add a stem, quarter turn, add a stem, quarter turn. There goes some salvia. It's a bigger piece of salvia. And then I thought, oh, I need to add some more solidago. It's a big old hunk of basil, cinnamon basil, and it smells so good. I don't cook with basil usually. I grow it for the flowers when it goes to seed, or when it flowers to go to seed. See, I still can't think of that. It's cleome, Patty. Cleome. Yeah. But anyway, the basil, I grow it to be able to use it in flower arrangements. There's the straw flower. I did end up getting about 4 stems of straw flower this season. I don't know if the others will ever bloom or not, but they're still out there. I love those peach colored zinnias. I think those are from the Queen series, and I got them from Johnny's. I ordered those seeds from Johnny's. They're really pretty. Had a hard time getting that one in there, but then I looked at it and said, ooh, so pretty. And I wish you would notice the length of the stems on those zinnias. They are. They're really nice. There's the obedient plant. It makes for a good spike to stick around in the bouquet. Quarter turn. Stick a hydrangea in there. Quarter turn. Another hydrangea. Another hydrangea. Oh, and I think I was telling y'all that you can, a little bit of water. You can dry your hydrangeas if you put them in a bouquet and just put a little bit of water in there. When the water, they'll take the water up, and when the water's gone, you don't add any more water, and your hydrangeas will dry in the bouquet like that. So like when this bouquet is finished, those hydrangeas will be dry, and I can use them just as a dried element in my decorations in my house. Quarter turn. Another obedient plant. I admire it and say, ooh, it looks so pretty. Do y'all ever make bouquets like this? This is called a hand-tied bouquet. And I don't know if y'all ever watch, her name is Georgie, and she lives in Great Britain. And her YouTube channel is called Common Farm Flower Farm. She's a florist, flower farmer. She grows her flowers and then she makes bouquets and she sells them. And she does weddings and all kinds of stuff, but she makes hand-tied bouquets like this a lot, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So y'all go follow her if you want to. And I said, ooh, look how pretty. I was amazing myself. Okay, here we come with the purple fountain grass seed heads. I like adding those to bouquets because it just kind of gives them sort of a fun, airy, blow in the wind type element. Kind of adjusting the flowers, picking some up, making sure that they can be seen. When the bouquet gets really big like that and you're holding it with your left, well, I hold it with my left hand, it does get kind of tight, and if you're trying to stick something in there, you have to kind of open up your left hand a little bit to kind of loosen the grip on the stems, and then you can get your new stem in there. But if you'll notice, when I'm doing the quarter turn, add a stem, a quarter turn, it's kind of spiraling the stems at the bottom, and they kind of, well, I'll show you in a minute here what you're supposed to be able to do after you make a hand-tied bouquet. Yeah, but I'm just adding the seed heads to give it kind of an airy look, and sort of adjusting the flowers, picking them up so they can be seen. And I say, ooh, isn't this so pretty? Ooh. Oh yeah, these are purple fountain grass. They don't have the little seed heads on them, but they're just the blades of grass. And I think they look pretty surrounding the bouquet. And I'm saying, look, I can hold it upside down. Yeah, so pretty. And I came back with a piece of jute garden twine to wrap the bouquet. Go around and around. My left hand was kind of cramping at that time, so I was glad to be able to finish it off. And that garden jute twine is biodegradable. You can put that in your compost. And my little trimmers there would hardly cut that jute twine. All right, now I am cutting the stems of my bouquet into my garbage bucket back there, cutting them all at the same length. And it was a lot of stems, and sometimes they're kind of thick, so it can take a minute. Your cutters need to be sharp. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. When you have a hand-tied bouquet, you're supposed to be able to stand it up on the stems, and it should stand. Ta-da! I did it. It's standing on its own. But you do need to put it in water, so I have to go find a vase to put it in.
These are the
And that's
bouquets,
it.
or the bouquet, the leftover hydrangeas, and a few little zinnias back there that I had left. It was a fun day making them. I appreciate Laura from Garden Answer inspiring me to get out in my garden and do a little bouqueting and a little bread making today. I know my boys appreciated it. All right, thank y'all for watching. If you would, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment. I'd sure appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.